This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Es que no me acordaba que estaba eso, y el otro y lo vi ayer y quise dejarlo. Hola amigos, soy Alvargon y estamos aquí de nuevo en The Witcher 3. Que ayer iba a subir, pero al final me decidí a que no... Que el enfoque que le había dado, por ejemplo, al Mass Effect había sido incorrecto, en el sentido de que, claro, es un juego amplio, tiene ahí muchas secundarias y al final me salté un montón que podría haber hecho perfectamente, pero claro, dentro de cámara se hubieran muerto del asco. Entonces, ¿qué he hecho? Pues he limpiado todo, ya no hay ni un solo interrogante, ya he hecho todos los... Ya he hecho todos los que son esto, todos los puntitos de interés y estas mierdas. Y aquí por lo menos no nos hemos perdido nada, porque lo único así interesante era una misioncilla que había por aquí, pero nada, que dura 5 segundos y no tiene ningún trasfondo. Lo que sí he dejado es las misiones secundarias, es decir, la misión, que esto es un contrato, y la misión de Yennefer, que está por aquí, por aquí, que luego haremos. Pero quería eso, dejar limpio eso lo puedo hacer fuera de cámara, que además ya saben que me quedo yo en Bavia. Y esto es mucho... Ay, no, a ver. No te me pongas nervioso. Pues que eso, que me quedo dando vueltas con el caballo y haciendo el gilipollas. Y entonces mejor hacer eso fuera de cámara que dentro. Me gustará este peinado, me queda súper mal. Bueno, creo que es este el que me queda mal. Hay uno que me queda súper bien. Pero claro, hasta que no salgamos de aquí no tenemos...
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And don't let any man near.
This ghost.
A ver,
Describe it for
cuéntame.
me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now, no one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
Venga, va. Vamos allá. Normalmente puedes, creo que con todos los contratos puedes negociar. ¿Dónde está mi caballo? Mira. Ah, se metió aquí. El cabrón a veces me ignora. Porque está aquí jalando como un cerdo. A ver, ¿qué estaba diciendo yo? Ah, eso. Normalmente puedes puedes intentar negociar tus honorarios. Y algunas veces, por ejemplo, si no dices... Una piedra. Si no dices nada, algunos te dicen, oye, mira, gratis y tal. Y dices, no. Y luego ya lo vuelves a decir, pero normalmente es mejor intentar... ¡Úpale!
Wonder what it's doing here. Strange, she's not attacking. Whoa, got too close. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noonwraith did this.
Lo de no atacar era un decir, ¿no?
Not good. She fled, but she'll be back tomorrow. Something's keeping her here.
Joder,
Noonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
eso, las damas del mediodía. A ver qué tenemos por aquí. Mineral de plata, eso es bueno. Sí, enseguida que estéis un poquito necesitados de... Joder, ahí. Necesitados de cositas, es decir, de pasta, vais a ir a cualquier sitio de estos y vamos. Y luego lo venden todo y ya está. Era por aquí. Déjame guardar, que siempre me la juego. Esto es... Ah, vale, un rastro. No. Ñe.
Noonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
Ah. Es que hay una forma de bajar al pozo, pero no me acuerdo por dónde. Creo que... No me acuerdo si este es el pozo. Voy a probar. ¡Hija! Sí, por el pozo. Cosa extraña para tener ahí abajo. A ver, por aquí. Ah, no, por la izquierda. Bueno, normalmente vienen marcaditos con esto, no, a ver, no ese animal.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet was on an arm bone. Wonder where the rest of the body is.
Bajo el mar. También podemos usar el gato, por ejemplo, para ver mejor. Pero tampoco hace falta ahora mismo. Rainbow. A ver qué tiene. Meh. Esto también es una buena fuente de pasta si andas apurado. ¿Qué coño? Nada. Bueno, perlas pueden... Ay, coño, ¿dónde va? Perlas puede ser interesante tener. Ah, bueno, hay un pescadete. Ojalá le pudieras pescar, se estaría curioso. Damas de mediodía. Y bueno, claro. Les daña el aceite de espectro. Voy a aprovechar y voy a ponérmelo porque aquí ya no es por tiempo, sino por golpe. Sí, a ver. Creo que sí, será por golpe. Sí, por golpe, vale. Bestia, constructos, necrófagos. Bueno, este azul, ¿no? Aquí. Le ponemos esto. Que siempre no.
Something's tied the new wraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
Para salirte. Vamos a comernos un poco de carne. Va a estar full de vida. A ver. Aquí.
A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood.
Aquí está el diario.
Might be useful.
Hola, señor R3. ¿Le podría...? Aquí no puedes hacer eso. ¿Cómo que no? ¡Ah! Estaría sobre algún objeto. Vale. Creo que en glosario. Libros. Perfecto. Estos no, por ejemplo. Antes estaban los libros por ahí tirados. A ver. Informe, brujo, órdenes, Strand. No, ¿dónde está? Carta de Memoria, libro interrogatorio, órdenes militares. Coño, ¿dónde se metió ese libro, tío? Ah, claro, que es un objeto de misión. Yo ya me medio sé la historia, así que lo voy pasando para que lo vean. Que tampoco es cuestión.
That bracelet might be what ties the woman's spirit to this place.
Vale, eso está. ¿Por qué está marcado? Ah, vale.
Bloodstains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive.
¿Qué marcas queda esta?
Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well.
Que Dios te guarde la vista, hermano.
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope.
Ah, este es el cadáver.
Woman the journal belonged to. Must be.
Se pasaron un fisco.
Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30 judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off.
Vamos allá
Let's
aquí.
take another look. Lovely craftsmanship. but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Hay que ver para la que larre.
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some Wraith oil. Drink some potions.
Vale, me he puesto eso y voy a beberme ahí algo. En realidad esta no es complicada. Y más los efectos están hechos adredes para que no dure mucho, es decir, casi todos son cosas de 1 minuto, 90, es decir, salvo las grandes, que son las complicadas. Voy a beberme... Este que estaba aquí estaba bien. Vamos allá.
And the bracelet.
A ver, señorita, salgo usted.
Igni.
Me encantan los diseños, tío.
Hey, I think it worked.
Sí, ¿no? Ah, cabrona. Y listo.
She's gone. For good.
Polvo de espectro, y trofeo. Ya podemos ponerle algo a Sardinilla. ¿Dónde estaban los trofeos? Trofeo. Ah, vale, se puso automáticamente. Una cosa importante en este mapa que hay que tener en cuenta es que cada puntito de estos, cada lugar de poder, te otorga un punto de experiencia, con lo cual son bastante importantes de hacer. Así que los dejo aquí a la vista y así los tienen. Un momento, ahí. Quiero que hay, a ver, hay dos arriba, uno arriba a la izquierda, uno a la derecha y 2 abajo. Y eso la verdad es que resuelven, es decir, a subir en el de nivel en este mapa. Es decir, que de resolver el tema con todos los temas de niveles y las cosas más básicas, te ayudarán para que en la siguiente zona te resulte muchísimo más sencillo. Ay. Oiga usted, ábrese.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it at least.
Yo como tengo dinero de sobra, toma para ti. Sí, ahora mismo yo soy millonario, o sea, sobre todo con la misión con las
Thank
misiones
you.
del DLC
I'll still
consigues
get
un
you.
montón de dinero.
Them's warm words with a
Pero,
good
bueno,
heart.
es decir, dentro del juego también.
But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take
Cumpliendo
this at least.
los rollos y vendiendo todo lo que trincas, claro. Y la marca tampoco está... Jesús, qué cansancio, tío. Siempre que grabo, tío, estoy hecho por... Pero bueno. ¿Qué más queda? Ya tenemos esto resuelto, con lo cual ya podemos ir a ver a Jennifer. Mira, voy a ir aquí al alijo. Creía que no estaba aquí el baúl este, pero creo que lo pusieron después. Porque inicialmente creo que solo estaba en el bar de la siguiente zona. Venga, vamos, tú puedes.
Slow now. Whoa.
Vale. Aquí está. Vale, esto está, pues nada, pues vamos a vamos a ver si podemos hacer viaje rápido. ¿Dónde está el cachivache este? Bueno, no, mierda, pues nada, pues tendremos que ir a pata. Creía que ya lo había descubierto la zona, pero veo que no. Lo bueno es que esto tiene modo de conducción automática, entre comillas, es decir, tú le das a X y él recorre los caminos los recorre automáticamente a donde va. A veces le dan pedradas como esa, pues bueno.
Magic. A place of power.
Pues aquí ya había pasado, había aquí otro fantasma, no, era una aparición,
Take it
creo.
easy.
En estas aguas hay que tener cuidado porque hay... los sumergidos que hay son bastante fuertes. Por lo menos si tienes... Mira, ¿te importa salirte del arbusto este? Que me he quedado trabado en un arbusto, me cago en la puta. Qué habilidad, macho. Pasando de vosotros. Bueno, si me deja.
Slow now.
Cago en la leche. Me comas la voy.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing. To the tower. Go.
A ver.
Streda, Arsanden Kardan. Es diese Verin.
Aquí tenemos un herrero de verdad. Vamos a aprovechar.
Password.
Dunno.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting
La verdad que hasta que no
swords
me
to lull
entienda el
you to
otro no me
sleep?
da permiso.
Well, in the army we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Bueno, pues mira.
Show me what you're peddling.
Vamos a aprovechar y quitarnos el arco este de encima. A ver qué tenemos aquí. Esto. Para de Dorian, alfanje, montante de Belen, runa menor. Ahí las runas, vale. Voy aquí a coger esto. ¿Cuántos tengo? Ah, mira, pues no tenía, perfecto. Ya decía yo, me sonaba a mí que no tenía de eso. Y aquí no hay más nada. No. Vale. Que me arregle las armas, ya que estamos. Reparar. Y podríamos desmontar cositas, por ejemplo los anillos, estos. Y así. Vale. Hasta luego.
So long.
How much
que
grain
nos
will your
atienda.
village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Más bien.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Vamos.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
Ah, menos mal. Lo bueno de los... Lo único positivo de los nigerianos es que te valoran un poquito más.
Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait, a specific herb, buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this, but I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example.
Ah.
Go to Tamira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislov. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Un poco rarito.
Tamira and Mislov. Thanks.
Es sun jakten.
Vale, vemos esto, ¿ves? Yo que había aquí uno de estos para afilar. Para afilar entre comillas.
Is it true? Northern women bathe once every 3 months. What you want?
Pues eso, vamos a resolver el tema del grifo. Llamaremos a un fontanero. A ver, ¿dónde queda esto? Ah, perfecto. Uno queda justo al lado del cachivache este, así que aprovecho. ¿Este es el cazador o es el... a ver? El arborista. Nos viene perfecto porque esa rama es lo... es decir, esa hierba es lo mismo que necesitamos para varios ungüentos. Pero, me cago en la leche. Bájate. Hello.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Trepana ahí la chola, coño.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
she'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Vamos a ayudarla.
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately, but I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here,
Ah, gracias.
a small gift. For giving a damn.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking, a few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Nilfgaard piirsi el orden.
Nilfgaard values one thing. Order. Griffin's disturbing that. It's gotta go.
Yes. First they'll tend to the monsters, then to the folk.
Sí, seguramente.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Vale, creo que voy a resolver eso primero. Bueno, depende, a ver a cuántos kilómetros está esta mierda. Vale, está aquí al lado. Veo que se ha arreglado un problema. Es decir, no uno que existiera ahora mismo, sino que existió cuando hice la partida Plus en su momento. Me pasaba que las misiones no me daban... no me daban suficiente experiencia, me daban 5, me daban 10, pero no me daban 700, que es lo que me acaba de dar esta mujer solamente por verla. Lo más probable es que aquí debajo haya sumergido. O no. Casi mejor, ¿sabes? Porque dan por culo cosa mala. Vamos a coger bastante porque, como visteis, nos hace falta un montón de esta mierda. Y además esto sí crece en más sitios, no es aquí el único sitio que crece, pero es complicado de saber. Yo no, por ejemplo, no tengo ninguna guía abierta. Sí, compré una en su momento por tenerla, pero no la sigo. Si quiero algo muy concreto, pues me voy a Elite Guías o alguna cosa de eso y ya está, pero en principio para estas chorradas no. Entonces, si alguna vez necesitas espino cerval, aquí es 100% vas a encontrar espino cerval. Ya luego en las zonas de Redania y demás es un poquito más complicado. Vale, aquí va a ser aprovechar y meterme aquí. Y ahora voy a hacer filtro de Petri, que se usa bastante. Hay ventisca. Necesito algo de eso nada más. Perfecto, ventisca. Y espero... Vale, creo que hay suficiente. Pues eso espero. De todas formas voy a dar un voltio por aquí. No hay nada. Pues espero que nos dé, si no tendré que volver por aquí de nuevo. Creo que me he pasado consumiendo esta mierda. De todas formas voy a marcar el sitio y el otro tío está por aquí por el frente. Ahora caballo.
Come on now.
Venga, hombre. Qué sardinería, es más tiquismiquis el pobre. Voy a guardar, que siempre me la juega.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Pero voy a cambiar. Me voy a poner estos para necrófagos, que siempre hay necrófagos aquí.
You, Mislav?
Shh. Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Exagerado.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
Bueno.
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Sí.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone.
Vamos.
Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
¿Por qué no? Venga, va.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started. Soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt. Got too late. Attacked another one.
Muere.
Come on, come closer.
Lo siento, chucho, pero hay que morir. A ver quién es el pobre desgraciado este. Bueno, lo podemos ver, ¿no? Ah, lo dice este.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
La verdad es que luego viajas al pueblo del último DLC y es otro rollo completamente diferente. Me encanta el lugar.
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
Que me gustan los rabos.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other.
Ah!
Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
Y ese es el señor que luego se cargó a la piba del fantasma. De la de medianoche. De mediodía, perdón.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Pues vamos.
Griffin, know anything about it?
No, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Soy la noche. Oh shit.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Menos mal. Creo que iba a ser un chucho, pero no. Ha sido un oso pardo por la cara. Suelen ser de bastante nivel, así que hay que tener cuidado.
One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, gut splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
No hay nada que lamentar en el Gariano, dice.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right.
En plan, ¡oh, qué
Good
huevo
hunting,
está! Vamos a ver, ¿qué sucedura hay aquí?
Ground's black, saturated with blood. Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. A camp.
Sí, un poco en medio, ¿no? Ah, por aquí.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians probably.
Vamos a hacer... ¡Ah, mierda! Me olvidé darle al botón de saltar. Ah, pero que hay baúles. ¿Verdad? Sí. Como veis hay florines. Es como si no hubiera. Es decir, a ver si me sale. Se supone que ahora mismo la moneda oficial son los orens. Entonces cada vez que encontremos monedas de otras regiones, como son los florines, las vamos acumulando, pero no las podemos usar hasta que no vayamos a un orfebre que hay en la ciudad. Entonces digamos que tenemos dinero, pero no tenemos dinero. Por aquí. Algo nos acecha en la noche. Coño, a ver que fueran por aquí. Sí. Ah, no, por arriba, vale.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
Pobre vive.
Bones. Horse, dog, human. A few months' worth. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age.
Chiquita enciclopedia el colega.
Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. A Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Joder, joder. Nada, esto sí. Vale. Vale. Coño, es que no la trinca, no sé si no es. ¿Qué se oye? Ah, vale, que hay un templo de estos místicos. Y el otro nilgariano, nada, vale. Pues nos volvemos por donde habíamos venido. Que tenemos que ir al bar. ¿Dónde está? Vale, vamos a ir aquí, luego cogemos el viaje rápido. Voy a aprovechar para meterme uno de estos. Voy a subir a Inmortal, que esto ya está súper bien. La pena es que no, hasta que no vas al sitio del DLC, que no me acuerdo cómo se llamaba el sitio, no te dan las mejoras de niveles y demás que te dan allí. Pero bueno. Menos de una piedra, ¿no? Podría ser peor. Vale. Esto es aquí, perfecto. Y ahora viajamos, viaje rápido, aquí. Y para la derecha. Voy a aprovechar antes de meterme para adentro de que se... Hasta aquí fuera, vale. Un segundo, gente. Para cargarme las cositas. Ah.
Harvest is a long way off yet.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of a Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him.
Un clásico.
What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
De lujo.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Es como una puta alarma.
It's a male. Had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
Todo el mundo se las da de valiente hasta que luego ven que no funciona y hay que llamar a los profesionales.
No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Eso es bueno.
Good. Meet you there.
Bien, ahora voy a ver dónde es. Que no me queda... Ah, perfecto, es aquí al lado. Vamos allá.
Heard of the Flyhead Brigade?
aquí. Vale, antes de eso voy a ver el bestiario, que no me acuerdo. No me acuerdo que tienen los grifos, eran a los híbridos. Y además les afectaba colmena. Vale. Constructos, espectros, insectoides, híbridos. Y tenemos ya puesto colmena, ¿no? Tenemos puesto estrella danzante y viento. Vale, voy a ponerme aquí colmena. Esto tenemos bien. Vale, vamos allá. Un guardar rápido.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Vamos allá.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Yo me entrego que no oveja.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's across the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Le puso dos ojos. Qué bruto.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Take this.
Sí, bueno, es decir, hasta este momento no tenías ballesta, ahora sí.
Crossbow.
Entre comillas, es decir, yo
Wanted
ya la
a
tenía.
card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Pues se supone que hasta este punto no tenías la ballesta, te la consigues ahora. Pero como yo ya la tenía. Mira, se quedó corto. Vale, esto es bueno. Y voy a cambiar a la otra. No, esta es la de hielo, me cago en la puta. Ah, no, necesito esto. ¡Hijo de puta! El cabrón se las esquiva todas. Que se va. Coge el caballo, el caballo.
Move it.
Venga, va. ¡Ay, que me caigo! Morir. Toma, ahí, toma. Ahí, perfecto. Casi se escapa el hijo puta.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready the horses. Meet me at the inn.
Perfecto, ojo del monstruo y la cabeza. Se la vamos a sacar de cuajo. No está activado porque se ve el del caballo es... El del caballo se mueve bien. Es que depende del grifo también. Algunos grifos tienen el pelo como más... ¿Y el caballo está aquí en medio?
Slower.
Bueno, voy a usar el la de esto rápido porque si no... Ah, pues yo tenía la vida llena, vaya por Dios.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you'll never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Oh, no, no! By the gods, no!
Ahora. Como es mejor eso que la muerte, sinceramente.
What?
Y una vez de capitán bueno, dice. A picarlo.
You've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Cogerlo, por supuesto. No me voy a quedar, pero si te quedas oyes a los 15 latigazos que le dan al pobre pavo. Ah, no es un sonido en bucle, le dan 15 exactos y ya está. Vale. Ya nos podemos retirar. Ya hemos terminado todo lo que había aquí. Por el momento. Vamos aquí. Y creo que ya estaría, creo que es lo único que nos queda por hacer, porque ahora se lía un poquito. Voy a guardar para adentro. Voy a ver si puedo echar un... No, ya se fue. ¡Ey! ¡Que corra el alcohol!
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Time we were on our way.
Mm-hmm. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
Si me dejaran, sí.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
No, me gusta tener mi taberna con 4 paredes y un techo.
I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Señora, ¿qué ha pasado?
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns.
¿Qué dice? No.
Freaks. Your own land, like he did the elves once.
¿Qué
Get
dice?
out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Que no se echan para atrás, eso tiene solución. Vamos. Además queda súper dramático, todo oscuro. Hala, toma por culo. Nos pasamos un fisco, sí, es verdad, pero yo qué sé. Nos atacaron primero.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
Hola.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Esa.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
¿Qué prisa hay?
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing, and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
Ni poco título, el amigo.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
Venga, flaco.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Para arriba. Chao.
You know,
Son los pelos.
I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then?
¿Terminaba algo así?
Right now!
¡Corre, corre! Que se nos llevan. Venga, a perseguir a tu puta madre.
Yennefer, how big?
We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
Capital de la Temeria ocupada. No me quejo tal.
It must suffice.
Thinkemere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair.
Ah.
Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Perdona.
Been on the road a while. Fine. Do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
Fla, 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 fla.
How goes it? Preparations for the audience proceeding as planned.
Yes, General.
Ah,
The
nuestro
gentleman
colega.
will be more
El
or
general.
less presentable.
Who's this guy? He a barber too?
No. Morvran Vorius, commander of the Alba division. Yennefer's escort. They were my men, all of them. Indeed, were, for none have returned to Vizima, have they? I truly wonder what happened on the road yesterday. Perhaps you could enlighten me. You have time, and razor to your throat.
Your men died in battle, as soldiers tend to.
I see their fate does not trouble you overly.
True, but I'm guessing the fate of those whose country they invaded didn't overly trouble them.
Nordlings. We can bathe you, shave you, and clothe you, but teaching you manners, that will be a challenge.
Nice meeting you too.
Done. Shall I shave him once more, against the grain?
No. He himself is very much against the grain. That's enough. Farewell, Witcher. Or rather, see you soon.
Good. Now the gentleman may dress.
El poderoso.
Sadly, I did not receive exact measurements. If the garments chafe, our tailor will adjust them.
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Okay. Creo que este era el conjunto que quedaba más decente. Sí. Pues ya está.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Sí.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
La cocaína, la tenemos descartada ahora
The
mismo.
gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Asegúrate.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Pierna derecha hacia adelante, mano izquierda en el pecho. Creo que era esto.
Wrong. Once more. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest.
Sí, pero eso, la pierna izquierda, no la derecha.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
Él no lo sabe, pero va a hacerle reverencia a su puta madre.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
¿Qué pasó, hermano? Tal. Super vasto el rollo.
Duifen Aden in Khan eb Marvut. Emir var Emreis. Bow.
No voy a pienso rodear ante este vasto.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Rebellion namen, Vatkan favor.
Es más, si la haces, él te lo recuerda y te dice, hubiera jurado que la última vez que te vi me habías dicho que jamás me harías una
So
reverencia.
many months at Foltest Court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire. In fact, Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Bueno, hasta luego. Todo un placer. Vamos, igualito que Foltre.
The gentleman will not understand. Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax, nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. We've had enough breaches of etiquette for one day. What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elander. The gentleman was starting to stroll late. Please stay with me. Who for company? A tinter. Tanner. The gentleman will have
Skatta af. Trädkläder.
Ted Takane and Kalantnes of Valoisau. Eptusan?
Mind if I interrupt?
Why not join
Sí, es como se llamaba el sitio.
We're discussing neutrality. How difficult it is to preserve.
Still worth trying.
Because?
Because there are few causes worth serving, even fewer men. Enough about that. Mind if we change the subject? So, talk to the Emperor.
Why did he summon you?
So not even you know.
No. But I wager it's an ordinary witch's contract.
Sí.
Mm-hmm. Some werebubs.
Hola.
See ya.
Soon, mind you.
El pobre chambelán este. Que hay uno con el que puedes jugar a la... al buen... ¿Dónde estaba? No sé si después tengo acceso aquí a los demás sitios. Creo que sí. Bueno, tenés luego, es decir, puedes volver.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Will sharpen the edge. Yes? Then that's right. True authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the church of the eternal fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display similar ruthlessness and...
Esa.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Mm-hmm. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
Pues sí.
You haven't? Not a bit?
I missed those awkward compliments of yours.
Al menos lo
But
intentaba.
let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
Fijito, sí.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know.
Oh.
You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
Bien.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Oh, peace.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Eso es bueno.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Vel and get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece.
No prometo nada.
I shall be waiting.
Tendré que revisar la instalación. Creo que el pelo no está bien instalado. A veces le da por ahí.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
A ver, cuéntame.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined
Kedwin creo que eran los del...
And so by spring,
los del rey gordo que tenía unas torres como cinturón.
Only one powerful one.
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir Var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
What's new in Skellige?
A informarnos de todo.
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? lead all the clans against your fleet.
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
A ver, en Velen, ¿qué se cuenta?
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Yo soy buena gente, hombre. Solo hay un incomprendido.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
Listo. Grazie mille.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Praise the sun. Casi lo saco de la estancia. Vamos a ver si encuentro el pavo este.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Que espere sentado. ¿Perdona? Uf. ¿Que tu puta madre qué? Uf. Esto es viperina, espada laguna, ballesta felina. Ya está. Ah, me falta poner la... mis gafas. Joder, me quitaron todo. La ballesta básica. Ahí. Joder. Esto es un rollo porque luego tengo que volver a poner todo en su sitio. A ver, esto... Ah, no, esto sí que está en su sitio. Lo que no está puesto son las granadas. Que me voy a poner la de hielo. Y... Corola explosiva dragón. Colmeno no. Libra una nube venenosa. Libra una nube de gas que explota este. Esta arrasa con enemigos. Vale, este proporcionaba más experiencia por humanoides. Y el grifo proporcionaba a este por desmembrar. Perfecto. Mucho mejor. Creo que es este pavo, el... A ver, no. Este.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
A ver si puedo ganarlo, no creo, porque no tengo buenas cartas, la verdad. Bueno, no es que tenga buenas, no tenga buenas cartas, no tengo cartas prácticamente. Vale, vamos a cambiar una de estas. Bueno. Habrá que gestionarse la gente, pero... me la llevo. ¿Qué proporcionaban estas cartas? Las cartas se suman a su total y saca 2 cartas de tu baraja. Ah, claro. Bueno, voy a dejarla guardada, que nos puede servir. Esto afectaba las de asedio, de distancia, vale, esta. Venga. Se debe un poquito, anda. Voy a usarla porque ahora mismo me sale más rentable. Ah, perfecto. Se rinde 13. B10, 11, 4. Meto esta distancia. Y listo. Vale. Y ahora voy con todo. Ah, perfecto. ¿Qué me proporcionaba esto? Vale, para bloquearlos a distancia. Tengo que cambiarla porque esta no suele ser muy efectiva. ¿Qué hizo? ¿Qué daba ese poder? R, ahí. Mira 3 cartas de la guerra de tu rival, por suerte. Uf. Oh, resucita una carta propia. Cabrón. Hombre, me da una ventaja numérica, pero a la vez me va a dar por saco, porque ahora tiene 2 cartas extra. Una carta blindada. Que además resucita, que guarro. Vale, me guarda esta carta. Va a ser jugársela, pero... Coño. Y ahora me acaba de disparar al pie, estupendo. ¡Ah, hijo de puta! Ya perdí. Ya perdí. Cabrón. Ah, puta mierda, tío. Qué mal se me da el puto Gwen. Me cago en Dios. Uy, claro, con las cartas de mierda que tengo tampoco es que pueda hacer mucho. ¿Qué están haciendo esta peña, tío? La verdad que está chulo el sitio. Pues vamos a viajar. Ves a Belén, vale. Ah, mapa del mundo, triángulo. Estábamos aquí en Huerto Blanco. Aquí vamos aquí. En realidad Novigrado está en el mismo sitio. Es decir, no son dos sitios diferentes. Aquí es el del DLC. Tucson. Muy buen sitio. Ya verán que es otro rollo. Aquí cae Morgan. Y aquí es Killets. Killets todavía no. Sí, tenemos nivel de sobra, pero... Uy. No es cuestión de suicidarnos tan rápido.